Coming up next, we present this heavyweight championship fight between the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi, and Kelvin Gastelum. Well, for my money, he's on the short list of UFC fighters, some of the best fighters to have never realized the UFC championship. Here is Kelvin Gastelum trying to continue his run here at 185 pounds.
Yeah, since Kelvin Gastelum has gone up to 185 and stopped depleting himself in those massive weight cuts down to 170, he's only gotten better. And that showed in the fight with Israel Adesanya when he had a chance to become UFC interim champion. He went 5 rounds. He went 5 rounds hard. He tried to accomplish the goal, fell a little bit short, but that gave you confidence in knowing that with the heart and the spirit of Kelvin Gastelum and the skill, that if he's that close, with a few adjustments, he can find himself right back in that same spot.
Well, a lot of people think it's the most significant title in combat sports. No argument from me. Baddest man on the planet, UFC heavyweight champion. There he is in the flesh. What an absolute monster. What a title reign it has been. But a serious challenge in front of him here tonight. When this man became the heavyweight champion, a lot of people thought that this challenger was the one who would wrest the belt away. Now the fight is here. We'll see if we get a new champion or if this man continues one of the greatest heavyweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Gastelum is 28. Choi is 29. Gastelum will have a 1-inch reach advantage. We send it inside the Octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 18 wins, 8 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Yuma, Arizona, USA, presenting the challenger, Kelvin Gastelum. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Busan, South Korea, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fight.
Ready?
All right, so here we go. Round 1 is underway. Very compelling matchup for fight fans around the world, and going to be very interesting to see how soon the grappler goes for the takedown.
Well, he's going to try to get the takedown right away. But when he shoots that shot, when he changes that level, he is going to be shooting into a guy that truly understands all aspects of mixed martial arts. I'm wondering how, if his first shot doesn't work, does he approach trying to get this fight to the ground. Nice.
He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout.
Oh, nice combination of strikes there. In terms of the accuracy, I mean, that's exactly what a coach is looking for.
That's exactly. It's like the guy is hitting pads. It's like he's hitting focus mitts, but instead, he's dancing all over his opponent's face.
Lands the right hand. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Oh, big punch land.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
Just missed with the left there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Choi's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
3 minutes to go. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Choi.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
So 3 minutes off the clock in our first round. Sound strike on the ground. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Choi's back in full mount. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by the Korean Super Bowl. Nice hammer fist. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Close guard. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by the Korean Super Bowl. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Choi. 20 seconds to go. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Choi. Final seconds of round one. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Gaston. Round two straight ahead.
All right, take a seat, bud. Deep breath. Breathe. Through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, listen one. Listen. Your kicks are working.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
Gastellum gets hit by that leg kick.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Huge block there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch. Gastellum gets absolutely punished by that head kick. Missed with that attempt. All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away and just blocking and rolling and slipping. He's doing a great job. Nice strike. Nice right hand.
Gastellum gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. All right, he engages in a single collar tie. And they separate. Well, it looks like he's trying to set up the takedown. There's the attempt.
As he gets close, he's out of the kicking range. He'll change his stance. That's a big strike right there.
Gastelum's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, a huge block there. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off. Punch over the top.
Lands with a right hand. They continue to exchange. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two.
Great punch.
Oh, combination lands, and it seemed like almost every strike found the target.
He's so accurate when he decides to attack. It is a sight to behold.
And he landed the right hand there. DC didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
Single collar tie now. Elbow there by Gastellum.
Nice looping punch.
Gastellum gets absolutely melted by that head kick. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Nice knee to the body there by Gastellum. All right, single collar tie now. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
That right hand hurt him a little bit. And an uppercut. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Oh, nasty cut there, right on the bridge of the nose. 20 seconds left. Oh, collar tie. Big power shot there.
Another one. Yep. Up and the left hand.
Oh, nice punch there by Gastelum.
What a beautiful.
Nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Beautiful strike.
Oh, Superman punch is good. You can tell he's been working on that. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Man, how good is his right hook count? Oh, huge right hand!
He needs to start looking at
Back to the feet. Big knee to the body. Ooh. Both guys landing at a pretty decent clip. Out of range with that one. Oh, another strike to the body. Not a lot of real estate there, but he found it. Slipped that offering from his opponent. In the past, we've seen him sort of lean on the toughness. Tonight, he's leaning on the defense.
Oh! What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. We'll finish his fight.
Got the single collar tie. Oh!
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Back and forth we go. Wow, that right punch. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to rotate that finish down now. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Gastelum.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. He's gonna attack armbar here.
Oh, he picks him up and slams him down.
Big explosive slam to lift him and slam him out of that armbar. Go right into side control. Now let's see what he does, right?
Sometimes when you do that, the choke or the
Yes.
submission can get tighter, but he was able to evade it there.
Yes.
Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Oh, swelling and blood. You wonder if at some point that's going to impact the breathing. Not a good situation for him here. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Gastelum's lower jaw looking extremely swollen now. All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round, saved by the bell. So back to the stool, mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Put that guy on his tail. I need you to get back out there. Continue just where you left off last time.
Are you ready? You ready? Let's fight.
Real quick leg kick.
That kick blocked by Gastelum.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Just misses with the right. Oh, that smooth Gastelum boxing on full display here, DC. I know he's a collegiate wrestler, a guy who was a grappler. Striking has really improved leaps and bounds since he crossed into the UFC. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
Gastelum goes for the clinch here, and this is just a means by which to recover. He is stunned.
Big punch from the clinch. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, straight right. So he lands a double jab there. He continues to work off of that weapon, and you felt like that was a big key for him coming in.
Very important for him to start popping that jab. He's doing it over and over again, and he's finding a ton of success. Big punch lands.
Oh, there it is. Catches the leg here, and now goes for the takedown. It's there. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
And they both stand up. Joy gets caught with that punch. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Big elbow! Oh, nice job defensively there to get the guard up. Shot is blocked by Gastelum. Man, that cut has really opened up.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Nice kick.
Oh! Huge right hand! Back to the feet. Whoa! He's out!
It's over. It's over. What a performance.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
The official decision is in. We said it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 13 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy,
All right, so we hear and still tonight, our UFC heavyweight champion came in with a lot of pressure, a lot of hype, and he successfully defends the title here tonight.
With all that pressure, he never changes his approach. He always does exactly what he says he's going to do, and he remains the champion in the UFC's biggest and most dangerous division.